BMC software. Give us an example of a program that you'd like to highlight that really sort of opened up some transformation at one of these agencies.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. We're seeing a theme if you listen across each one of these stories here, and I think I might be adding to the theme. So I want to share a story if I could. It's a pretty large nonprofit research and academic medical center that is located in Florida. It's called Tampa General Hospital. And I think this one's a great example of a few things. Seeing how people are coming together in a pretty collaborative way. They're focusing on delivering innovation. They're focusing on modernizing their organization in a very, very short window to overcome some pretty crazy stuff. Like Park talked about, I'm actually going to talk a little bit about COVID as well. So this is like 3 years ago, I guess COVID hits. The world's kind of turned upside down. Everybody's scrambling, trying to figure out how to manage this thing. And if you think about it, hospitals are essentially at the core of it, right? They're challenged with resources. They're challenged with the equipment that they have, the rooms, the pure numbers of those that have been impacted by this, of course, was devastating, right? So to respond, Tampa General partners with some really smart folks from a company called SME Solutions Group, which I think is based in Tampa, a bunch of technology partners like BMC, and literally dozens of other hospitals, competing hospitals, by the way. I think it was like 50 or 51 hospitals. And they came together, they formed this group, and they said, hey, we need to find a way to come together to share the data that we have and ultimately tap into that data to create insights, to create intelligence that we desperately need to tackle COVID and to save lives, right? So through this collaboration, they were able to create essentially this dashboard that they called the COVID-19 Florida West Coast Regional Data Exchange. That's a mouthful, which basically provides things like real-time info on ventilator counts, the number of ICU rooms that are available, how many patients are impacted. They even went so far as to partner with a few cool tech companies to start forecasting the anticipated number of future COVID patients that they were going to have to deal with over a specified period of time. So if you can imagine insights like this, hospital officials at Tampa General and others could start really, really making awesome decisions to help patients find the care that they need at the right time, the right place. The problem was underneath that, of course, the underlying technology and the process required to support all this was crazy. We're talking about dozens of workflows across multiple disparate systems, hundreds of data sources from inside and outside the hospitals, constantly gathering new data. They were spending so much time managing jobs, troubleshooting problems, that they actually couldn't deliver it in the short window that they had. And they certainly couldn't do it with confidence and insights that they needed to, right? So to help, they shifted a great deal to great technology partners, again, like Databricks, like Control-M and BMC, for us specifically to monitor and start managing these complex data pipelines. They took out all of that manual intervention. They improved scalability, reliability, performance of their data pipelines, and they were ultimately able to get those insights delivered to the right people each and every day with a high degree of confidence. So again, it's just a really, really cool story. I think hopefully to add to the ones that you've already heard, but very relevant to us and a great sign of things to come, I think.